Could Millie Bobby Brown be the perfect person to play Halsey in a biopic? Once upon a time, music biopics were more about the footage of the singers who were being talked about and the people who knew them coming forward to discuss them rather than anything else. But after hits like Bohemian Rhapsody, Rocket Man, and the recent Elvis, more and more are likely going to be made in order to showcase just how legendary some of these artists were. And if one were to be made about Halsey, apparently there is already one actress up for portraying her, and that would be Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown. Number 7. Halsey on Millie. If a biopic on Halsey were to come to fruition, the singer knows exactly who would be perfect for the role. During an appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon recently, Halsey revealed they think that Stranger Things Millie Bobby Brown would be great at playing them in a biopic, considering their uncanny appearances. After joking that Fallon should play them in the biopic, the Closer singer, 27, said, "Millie would be great, but I don't really think I'm famous enough to cast Millie. You'll do it though, right?" They continued with a laugh. "No, Millie would be so great. I mean, it's kind of uncanny how much we look alike. It's like, oh no, we actually just look like sisters." Brown later on shared a snippet of the interview to her Instagram story and confirmed she was game writing so down. The topic of a biopic arose when Halsey began discussing their new song So Good, which they wrote about their partner, Olive Aiden. The singer said they met in 2017 when he was hired to write a movie about me, and after years of interviews, their friendship grew into love. The biopic was then put on pause because there was a conflict of interest considering he is a main character. They later opened up about their experience performing at Adam Sandler's daughter's bat mitzvah in May. "First of all, it was the craziest bat mitzvah I'd ever seen in my life," Halsey told Fallon. "As you would expect from Adam Sandler. It was like Coachella. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, you guys booked me? I was really honored." Halsey is currently in the midst of their Love and Power tour, and a recent stop at New York Governor's Ball Music Festival found the star covering Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill, A Deal with God, which is very poetic given that was the breakout song for Volume 1 of Stranger Things Season 4. See? It's all connected. So in recap, Halsey thinks Millie would be a great fit for her in a biopic, and Brown is down. So, make it happen? We don't see why you shouldn't. So aside from being already cast by a celebrity who adores her, let's dive more into Millie's life and show you some things that are really special about the Stranger Things actress. Number 6. Her family risked it all for her. As Millie would very easily tell you, her road to stardom was anything but a smooth ride. And while it's easy to look at her success and say that it was worth the risk, it was a long road to Stranger Things, and it started with some big changes in her life. Because she was from the UK, she felt she needed to be in Hollywood to get the best chance of getting roles, which meant that her parents had to sell just about everything they had to give Millie that chance, because they really did believe in her, which is a heartwarming thing to hear, but even by Millie's own admission, it got to the point where things started to fall apart. Things were so tight, Millie's British-born manager Melanie Green lent the family money to help them survive, and that wasn't the end of it by a long shot. "My older sister left. She didn't want to do it, America, anymore," Millie says. "It was tears, tears, tears. We went through tough times." She started getting small bit roles in big-name series like NCIS and Grey's Anatomy, but she kept missing out on the big roles. Of course, once she got Stranger Things, though, everything turned around for the better, but getting there was a struggle for sure. Number 5. Shaving her head for the role. Millie Bobby Brown landed the role of 11 while she was living in England and therefore did much of the auditioning process virtually. There is a twist in the tale though, as it wasn't until she was face to face with the Duffers, who are the showrunners, at the final audition that she was told she would have to shave her head in order to have Eleven's look for the first season. Brown recalls the exact moment she learned about the fate of her hair, saying, "So if I'm standing in the room with them and Ross Duffer comes over to me and it's just like bzzz on my head, and I'm like, what's that mean?" And Ross said, "Well, you've got to shave your head." But in arguably a big twist, she was fine with it. The person who wasn't fine with it though was her mother, who happened to be there at the time. To get her to go along with it, the Duffers gave her a split screen of her and Charlize Theron in Mad Max Fury Road. 11's shaved head look is iconic, and Millie was obviously born for the role, but can you imagine what would have happened if she didn't agree to that? Number 4. UNICEF ambassador. Though still in her teens, Brown has been often described as mature, and the fact that she has become UNICEF's youngest ever Goodwill ambassador proves that she has a grown-up outlook. Since 2018, when she obtained the role, she has used her platform to address bullying, climate change, and gun violence, among other topics, which is really cool for her to be doing, and to be doing it at such a young age. But because of her star power and influence, she is definitely one to be able to get the word out and try to change people's thoughts on things. Number 3. Stephen King liked her acting. One of the coolest things about her audition for 11 was that back in 2014, she had her status as an actress boosted by the one and only Stephen King. Yep, he saw her on the BBC show Intruders, in which she had a starring role, but the show only went for one season, and said that she was terrific and wondered if all modern child actors were like her. Now that is high praise coming from a guy who knows how to do stories and cast people in roles. Now granted, he wasn't the reason that she was hired, but it's fair to say that he helped. Plus, even the Duffer Brothers were quick to mention that endorsement because that's not one that you expect to happen. Number 2, Kardashian love. It is important to remember that Millie, as of right now, is only 18 years old. So as such, she has crushes and celebrity icons that she looks up to and loves with all of her heart. And that includes Millie, because as she revealed on Jimmy Fallon one time, she loves the Kardashians. And by loves, we mean it in every way that you can possibly say it. She said to Fallon that she follows them on social media, probably all the platforms they're on, which is a lot, and that she watches the show and then went on to mimic them in all their catchphrases, and did them with pitch-perfect accuracy at points. Hey, everyone has their own idols, right? Number 1, award nominations. After captivating audiences with her role in Stranger Things, Brown received over 20 award nominations. Over the years, they went on to win 11 awards, including an MTV Movie and TV Award for Best Actor in a Show, and a People's Choice Award for Favorite Female TV Star. Millie Bobby Brown has also been nominated twice for her role as 11 on Stranger Things, and though she is not the youngest to ever be nominated, she is on a short list of several under 18 Emmy nominees. A testament to her acting, and given all the roles that she's getting now, well, we'd be shocked if more nominations weren't on the way for her. And this goes especially for what is all going down in Stranger Things right now, and what we'd expect a powerful Season 5 performance from Brown when the time comes. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the potential for Millie Bobby Brown to become Halsey in a musical biopic, a movie about her? Do you think she'd be able to pull off that role well, or do you think that she'll be too busy doing other productions in order to do it? Would you honestly want to see a biopic about Halsey soon? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on the channel.